You have to get down here and do We Are the World. I said, Charlie Mack, I was already on my way. He said, you know why? Because this is a wonderful thing that they're doing. And when we got there, to see Lionel Richie, I got it on my my flip phone.
Your flip top. You got to put your right teeth in.
Listen, I'm not gonna sit here and let y'all talk about my teeth.
You gotta put your consonant teeth in.
Johnny Mack, where the dominoes?
I'm not gonna sit here and let y'all.
Pull his teeth off a big six, nigga. He went to 3 syllables and just dropped everything.
I'm not gonna sit here and let y'all talk about my teeth.
Nigga got the first Tiger Woods teeth.
Oh, this is the one that don't pay.
Bud Light joke of the day, Speedy. Speedy.
And speaking of Bud Light, I got to do this.
Go ahead,
It's the sure sign of a good time when you bring Bud Light to the party.
As a matter of fact, bring up We Are the World, please.
Yeah, please.
Because Johnny Mack is cynical, but it's a guy hater.
Bud Light's unique ability to elevate good times with friends is what makes it the perfect beer for bringing people together. Bud Light is the best-selling American-style light lager because of its superior drinkability that's just right. Not too heavy and not too light, Bud Light is refreshing and great tasting. It's fun, social, and the perfect beer to enjoy with friends when you want to have a good time. Bud Light's drinkability is what sets Bud Light apart from other light beers. Next time you get together with friends, make sure you bring Bud Light. The difference is drinkability.
Another moment with the dumbass.
Turn it up. Conversation. No, listen.
Come together, choice we're
Here's the thing. Like I said, until you're in the room with Lionel Richie, you're in the room with Quincy Jones,
right.
You're in the room with Gladys Knight, you're in the room with Barbra Streisand, you're in the room with Celine Dion. It gets no bigger than that.
Right.
And to understand this, to understand that we're fake. We're the fakest entertainers to come along in a long time. From me and to everyone else that I know, I won't name any names.
Why not?
We're fake.
What do you mean by fake?
What I mean is this, is that Lionel Richie, Quincy Jones, and all these people have traveled to places.
Right.
They've experienced these places. We fake. We look at it like this. Is it going to be a good look for me? Is it going to be a risk for me if I come do this song and it doesn't work out right? I have a group of people around me telling me, don't go to the Real World thing because we don't think it's going to be a hit. Lionel Richie, Barbra Streisand have traveled the globe.
Yeah.
They've held hands with people that have been sick and dying and starving. That was the reason that they wrote the song in the first place.
Famine.
We are fake. Every single person that I run into, including myself, are not willing to take the step to actually go to these places, to actually see what these people are about, and that's why we say comments and we say things, because we're thinking about our egos. We're thinking about what we would look like, as opposed to blending in and saying, hey, I'm going to be part of something, whether it's successful, whether it looks bad, whether it looks good. I'm going to be a part of something because it's bigger than me. Even when Barack Obama was running for president, I had the roughest time in the world to get people to come support Barack Obama. People that were high up, black individuals, white individuals that said, I'm uncomfortable because my seat isn't right. I'm uncomfortable because I don't have first-class amenities. I'm uncomfortable because I won't get a chance to be part of the festivities and be able to shine. Sometimes we have to look at ourselves and say, hey, let's blend in because we're fake. We don't have any alliance to anything. We don't come together for anything. It takes me a year and a half to talk to anybody to do anything for any good cause, because all we think about is, how is it going to benefit me and my camp? Lionel Richie, Quincy Jones are comfortable. They look at us and they shake their heads. Why wouldn't Jay-Z? Why wouldn't Alicia Keys? Why wouldn't Beyonce? Hate to say it, but I guarantee you, if it was someone maybe not of color, I guarantee you they run. You know why? Because sometimes they think the person that is not of color is going to give them a deal somewhere. And if you do this for me, I'll do this. We are fake, including myself. I don't want you to get this twisted, including myself. No, I'm saying, and it took me moments to get to that point to like, yo, as I talked to Marcus King, when I said I gotta make sure that I'm doing the right thing, beyond the money, beyond the look, when you talk to Barbara Streisand, when you talk to Gladys Knight, who sat for 4.5 hours while they had to coach like Justin Bieber and these other cats so they understood the song. She sat patiently. We're talking about Gladys Knight.
Yes, sir.
We don't have respect. We don't have respect. We don't have respect for ourselves. We don't have respect for the people that laid it down for us. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
You could call it whatever you want, but a lot of times, and I work. That's why I call Oprah Winfrey. What can I do? That's why we call and hang out with Quincy Jones and Clarence Avant, because they've been there, dude.
Right.
It didn't just happen.
Right.
What we have right now is a byproduct of people's sweat, of people who couldn't get their records played, of people who have done all of these different things so we could sit up. And we could be the Jay-Z's and the Alicia Keys and the Jamie Foxxes and everything like that. Right. All I'm saying, in this moment, it's a defining moment, because when you look back on time, that's how you got to look at yourself. I made mistakes too. I have said things that I said, damn, I wish I wouldn't have done that, because I was thinking about me. But when you look back on this, the people that were simply saying, I'm just going to go download this song, and had no idea that there was any controversy, because some of them didn't even know. Like, you didn't even know what We Are the World was for. It wasn't a record. It wasn't a record for money. They got nothing off of that.
Right.
They didn't get any money. They took every bit of that money and they gave it to somebody, which was what they were trying to do in Haiti. You say, make another classic right now. How ignorant is that statement? Not to you, Johnny Mack, but to anyone that says, hey, Quincy, hey, Lionel, you've done it before, crank out another classic. Jennifer Hudson sung Let It Be because it's a classic and it was appropriate. We're talking about an appropriate time to do the classic. Just like the guy said, yeah, I got my things about it. Yeah, it may not be who I like. It may not be who we like. You know what I'm saying? On the record, because he was there. It's the difference between Dr. J and Michael Jordan. People that saw Dr. J play, they don't say Michael Jordan is the best. But that's the different era. Right. So it's a different era, different time. All I'm saying is, I will work. And the reason I'm putting myself into this, because I don't want you to think that I'm just outing these guys. Wow. Now this is big, because this was the thing. And I won't say that. I won't say that because I don't want to bring another cloud into it. But I'll tell you like this. People stayed. It was hectic. It was chaotic. It was, we need to do this now.
Right. And
then they benefit everybody. I want to say this. Go get that song. Download it.
Right.
My words, I hope I've said them in a sense that where I'm not outing anybody. I'm not saying anybody isn't less than. I'm just saying, let's all look at it next time and say, damn, don't I want to be a part of something great that maybe I may not be the head person.
Right.
That's all I'm saying. It's Foxx already. I had to get deep. Usually
it's all good. It's all good.
Talk a lot of
shit,
but I had to do that. It's Jamie Foxx, Foxx on Radio, XM 149 in the house. We got. In the house we got.
PDP.
In the house we got.
Yo, it's your boy Speedy.
Boy, that's still saying.
That ain't classic.
In the house we got.
OG Poetess.
Smoke weed every day. In the house we got.
Lou Dick.
And in the house we got the headphone holder for the We Are the World crew. Last name Mac, first name Johnny, middle name motherfucking. When you see him out, say, there goes
Johnny motherfucking Mac.
And I say we will have conversations with a nigger next week. Thank you, Foxx on Radio. It's been a blast.
Love ya.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you like this. When I look to the left of me, I see where Quincy Jones and Clarence Avant has done a lot of work. Although they live in Beverly Hills, they've done work all over the world. Lionel Richie, I can see them right now. And I hope that I've done, and we will all do the right thing and the respectful thing. When I look in this room, I see all my homies and my friends. I hope one day we'll all get paid. We'll have mad bread to break up.
Yeah.
When I look to the right of me, I see Speedy's kids. The good ones. I see Speedy's good kids. All I can tell you is I'm having a ball. When I die, heaven better be